Hello everyone, Johnny Fukumoto here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I am trying to lead the charge with bringing Spartan Race back to Winnipeg this October 7th. And as you know, we're trying to crowdfund 2,500 pre-registrations so that we can guarantee that we get an event this year. And we need those numbers by August 31st, so just about a month away. I thought it'd be helpful to maybe personally articulate the way that I see this happening and even the why. Oftentimes people will look at something and be like, why would I want to get dirty? Why do I want to put myself in that position? I'm not in shape, all this kind of stuff. But maybe if I explain it to you a little bit more in depth, it will help encourage you to sign up and take a more active role in getting others to do the same. So let's take a look. Why? Why should we bring a Spartan Race to Winnipeg? I've seen a lot of people's lives change in the positive direction from having these events, and we've been hit a little bit hard locally with a lack of events. And so these are some specific reasons why I think that getting this to happen will work. The better before. As soon as you sign up and you click that registration and you put your credit card info in there, something changes. Something's real. Something is different. You got something on the calendar to look forward to, and you have that excitement but discomfort in, maybe I should think about making some positive changes in my life beforehand. And that's a good place to be. You never know. We got 2 months before then. What value you're going to get out of that by just thinking a bit differently about that situation. I think that's a valuable thing that people often overlook. Maybe you eat a little differently. Maybe you start to look into some training. You take care of yourself a little bit, and maybe that spreads to some people in your family and throughout. So that beginning period, it's real now, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You feel it. I feel it right now for you. So that's what I call the better before. The epic experience is maybe what you already think of. You get to the event, you're with hundreds of people, thousands of people who are there with you. You're going to do this together, and it's a great day, and you don't really know what everything that's going on, but you just do the best you can. You cross that finish line, and you feel a sense of accomplishment, and it's just a really good time to connect with people who are like-minded and along different parts of their journey with you. So that's obviously a thing. That's an amazing part of it. And then the actions after. You can see I'm being really witty with my alliteration here. Once you cross that finish line and the adrenaline's come down, you start thinking, oh my gosh, I want to do that again. Or what could I do in my life to be better prepared next time? And you and those in your network and in your family, they just experience all the benefits from you making those small choices to improve yourself. It might not have anything to do with the run itself, but this can be a driver to improve your quality of life in other areas. As a bonus, it is on Thanksgiving weekend, and we all know it's Saturday morning. Most of you guys aren't doing anything anyway, but I've always found it really helpful to have something active and healthier in times of holiday that can, break up the monotony of sitting around and just stuffing my face all the time. And this could be something that's really interesting, even just around the table, to talk about and inspire others. And also just being thankful that we do have bodies that we can do this. Sometimes we take it for granted, but if you're watching this, you likely might be in a position where you can physically actually do this. And so we don't know what the future holds, but this is an opportunity for you to go out and celebrate what you can do. How are you going to do this? Well, first things first, you have to register, and you have to do it now. We need a lot of help. We're only a short amount of people registered in, and I encourage you to do this right after you watch this video, because if you leave it later, you're going to forget, and we're not going to be encouraged to keep going with the numbers that we're getting. So register now. After that, it's invite intentionally, and by intentionally, I mean select people in your network that you can actually personally tag and personally message, encourage them, and say this is a group thing. And you might be able to get an assist in their life process if they do come out, and that does inspire them. You have no clue where this can lead. So be persistent with that and follow up. Your friends will tell you likely that they will sign up, and they have signed up, but did they actually sign up? It sounds like common sense, but that's what happens. Life comes up, life gets in the way. Sometimes you second guess yourself, but just take action now and just trust that good things are going to happen. And again, you might not trust me. I'm from Team Canada. You might have your opinions of me, or it's easy for me, but this is not true. This is not the case. And I work with hundreds of people on a daily basis at our facility, all at different stages in their health journey. And we have people of all different points who are taking the step to do this. So I know it's hard to trust me because you think I probably love racing 24 hours a day, but I appreciate your listening anyways. Who is this for? All ages, all fitness levels, men and women. That's pretty much as simple as I can put it. We've seen people in many different spots in life. From our facility a few years ago, we had 6 or 7 different age categories from teenagers all the way up to those 60 plus. I know we already have about 7 or 8 50 plus signed up for this event in October. So don't limit it to, well, I'm not going to do it this year because I'm not in shape. We might not have these opportunities next year, and wherever you're at is okay. Have courage, sign up, and do what you can do in the next 2 months to do the best you can. And you can walk, it's really going to be up here that's going to stop you most likely. So I really encourage you to take that seriously, and just know that there's no judgment for wherever you're at right now. We want you there, and it could be a big turning point for your life. I just want to close. This is a lot longer than I had intended it to be. I apologize, but I want to close with this simple question. Will registering alone improve your life? Regardless of this, if it runs or not, will the simple action of you kind of acting on that feeling inside and registering, will that potentially change something for you? What if it's 5% better, or 10% better, or 1% better? Would that be worth it to you? Even if you think we don't have a chance to bring this here, would that be worth it to you to, even the process of registering, change something for you in a positive way? So I put that challenge out to you. I believe it does, and I believe it will for most people. Personally, if you have any questions, PM me, reach out to me. I will just, open myself up for that. Probably not the greatest idea with 1,000 people in our Facebook group, but I want to support you. I believe in this. We do have an obstacle course at our facility that we do a drop-in. We have a session a week or something like that. It's not on a grand scale, but it does really help. And we do have a lot of experience with coaching and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, please reach out. And my choice is to think positive, until the last day, until August 31st, even if we only have a certain number. Let's do our best, Winnipeggers, Manitobans, and thank you for listening, and have a great weekend.